Joining us now is Sasha Higgins, volunteer at Philozoia Animal Rescue. Sasha, these videos that have been posted, they're truly gut-wrenching. We know other animal rescues are in similar situations. What did you do preventatively? What are you doing right now to ensure that these animals are in fact safe?
Well, the owner who actually lives at the rescue, it was like a ranch filled of animals. She had literally like half an hour to get out. She stuck 15 dogs into a Prius, loaded dogs onto other trucks, a pig. So there really wasn't time to just come up with a game plan. And then we woke up Wednesday morning with her being one of the thousands who's lost her home, but also these 30 dogs and a pig and 2 miniature horses needing homes as well.
Wow. So what are the biggest challenges you're running into trying to keep these animals housed, fed, and cared for during this time when so many people don't have resources themselves?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the questions people keep asking me when I place the dogs is, how long do you need us for? And I don't have an answer because it's burned to the ground. So, you know, people have been incredible. People from hours away have stepped up and driven and come in to get these dogs. And I'm so grateful. We still have 8 dogs to place, but then, you know, the 22 that we've placed, we're hoping that people can hold out as long as possible for them. But then, you know, we might have rotations of fosters, and we have people donating supplies, which has been amazing. But yeah, it's just, you know, the unknown.
Well, it's wonderful to hear that there's been an outpouring of support. And I do want to get to more on how we can all help it. But first, I also want to touch on this online video there was. It was posted of horses being rescued ahead of the fire. Can you tell us a little bit more about that situation specifically and describe how the horse is doing at this hour?
Yeah, well, actually, that was just in the chaos, the horses got loose. So we spent 24 hours trying to track down these horses. They're miniature horses, they're tiny. And then one of the residents of Topanga found them. Their eyelashes were singed off, their tails were singed. And then we managed to get a trailer in and get them. And they're now at a sanctuary and are fine. They're actually the most well off of all of them because they have actually a permanent setup.
Oh, wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
happy to hear of a good ending for the horses. But, you know, for all of the other animals we touched on, and as you look ahead, what help do you need? How can we assist, and what is the most helpful at this hour?
So there's a GoFundMe page that's basically dedicated to the rebuild, supplies, I mean, just everything to maintain these animals. And then there's 8 dogs remaining that need fosters. They're more difficult dogs because they need to be in homes with no other dogs. But it's just generally going to our Instagram, finding our GoFundMe from there, and then just donating. Supplies are being dropped off in Marina del Rey at the Animal Wellness Hospital, who have been incredible helping us. And it's just, you know, continued support because right now there's nothing to look to in the future for where these dogs can go in terms of the structure.
You know, I know this came out of left field for so many. What's this experience been like for you as you've been working with these animals at the shelter, Sasha?
You know, at the beginning, it was completely overwhelming. And then all of a sudden, it's just so heartwarming how many people have come forward and stepped up to help. I mean, it's just really, really incredible to see how willing people are to help in situations. And some of our most difficult dogs who only had a place at the sanctuary because they were so, you know, they had so many special needs, people are coming out of the woodwork and saying, that's okay, I'll take them. So, you know, if there's a silver lining to this, it's just the willingness of people to help.
Oh, we are so glad to hear that and hopeful that that support is sustained. Sasha Higgins, thank you for joining us and thank you for sharing your story.
Thanks.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.